And at St. Mary's College, I was going to be a lacrosse player, and I'd never been on a sailboat in my life. They used to have a big boat donation program there. Which was super because I learned sailing straight away like that, and I never did anything else. I guess the long and short of it is that I really found something that I enjoyed in life, and that I apparently was pretty good at, and that's what's kept me going. It hasn't been anything more than that. I don't know what I would be doing otherwise. I'm not sure that I'm really qualified for much else at this point. After 10 years of doing this, I've lost any ability to get on a career path, that's for sure.
You're on a career path, man.
I was talking to, exactly. I was talking to Jordy Shaver, and he calls it the golden prison cell. You love doing it, and it's really good, but it's for sure that you can't do anything else after a while because, who wants to hire a guy whose only skill is to sail boats, Except for maybe somebody else who wants you to sail on their boat. You lock yourself in pretty well after a few years of this, so make sure you're thinking about that, huh? Not that it's a bad life, that's for sure, as I'm sure you guys are all aware.
Just as kind of a follow-up question, I think this video is going to be sent to a bunch of former and current St. Mary's Seahawks. Do you have anything to say to them from the Indian Ocean?
I don't know. I hope the parties at Church Point are as good as they used to be when I was going to school there. That's all I have to say.
Point Lookout's a special place.
There's a few points down there with a lot of memories, that's for sure.
On another note, what brings us all together is the fact that we've started this new sailing team, this new sailing mission, and we want to hear how the All-American Offshore team resonates with you, especially out there in the ocean doing your thing.
Well, let me ask you a question beforehand. Are you guys still all in school, or are you starting to get finished with school and you're doing this outside of it, or what?
I'm a senior at Brown. I'm in school, finishing up my last semester. These two guys have graduated. Jesse went to URI. Charlie went to Brown. So,
right.
Recent graduates. Yep.
Okay. And so this offshore team, this offshore team is like a youth sailing team, but it's not actually connected to being in university at this point. Is that right?
Correct. The mission is to create more opportunities for young Americans to get into ocean racing. We feel that that jump between sometimes college sailing and some of the more standard tracks, it's hard to make the bridge over to ocean racing. So we're really trying to create that link and give opportunities to more young Americans.
It is, yeah, you're right. I mean, you guys with Ralphie and the boats that he has at his disposal have a very, very good opportunity. When I went to St. Mary's, it was the same thing. We had some big offshore boats there, and that's how I got my start. It's only through the grace of that kind of program that this is possible, for sure, or through the grace of a sympathetic private owner. I think that for you guys to make this good start and do well at what you plan to do is a huge beginning. I think once some private people who have big boats see that young people can take a boat like the Vanquish and can go and do the transatlantic and do well at it, then they're going to be willing to give opportunities to other people, and I think that's huge. It's only through the opportunities that you get by proving yourself that you're going to be successful at this, and I think that you all have a good start. You did well last project you had, and this one I think you can't help it too well. Just make sure the boat is well prepared. Make sure that everybody's happy on board. Make sure the teamwork is there, and you're never going to do badly. You certainly don't have to have half the crew over 45 or 50 years of age with a lot of experience to do well. I look at AB and Amro too, and the amount of respect they got at the end of the Volvo. Everybody can you can do it. With modern technology especially, it's it's less seat of the pants, salt of the earth stuff, and more being able to make sure you've got the right grip, making sure you feel like it's accurate, and getting out there and getting the boat down the track. So that's how you're going to be successful. When people see that, when people see that you've done well, they're going to give you opportunities in other places. And the bigger you can make the team, the better. I know there's a limited amount of budget, but the more people you can get involved, the more people that can benefit from a positive experience, the more likely it's going to be that that everything is that everything will turn out well in the end for you guys, for sure. I support it pretty heavily, and if I get the opportunity, I definitely would love to come sail with you all a little bit.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for information, we just had a 32-knot gust, and we're doing 23 knots with our tiny sails up at 140 true wind angle.
Wow,
that's pretty good.
And you're talking to us.
Oh, with the pilot driving.
Nice.
We can see what's going on in the background there. I think we're all pretty jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boris is behind me somewhere, just trying to get all the weight as aft as possible. We've had we came into a jibe a little while ago and switched from the big kite to the small kite and took off again. And then had a couple of let's just say we took a knee and went from full main and small kite down to 2 reefs in the Solent with all the weight in the back of the bus and are on our way. But we've been pushing really, really hard for the last day trying to catch Mirabeau, and we passed them, and we wanted to get really far ahead of them. And we got a little far ahead of ourselves maybe at the same time. So we're in the process of cleaning up the carnage. Well, anyway, I think you guys are going to do all right. I think you've got plenty of experience already, and next step is to try to find some potential people to give you a little cash to keep the thing going, I imagine, right?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah,
that's definitely part of it.
One of our goals is to generate enough support to create an endowment to fund this thing in the long-term future. So.
Yeah. That's pretty important thing. You should talk to my wife Nicola some about that, and we'll see what we can do to grease the wheels a little bit if we can with some people we know. And you guys need to get in touch with Clean from Sailing Anarchy and explain to him what you're doing and that you've spoken to me about it. And I'm sure he's going to see this video before too long. You just need to publicize the hell out of it, and then be very professional. You can't go to people with an email and a PowerPoint presentation and say, "Oh yeah, here's what I've got," because they've already got 75 of those. You got to have a personal contact somewhere to get cash out of people, and so work on that with all the people that are in your networks. Ralphie's got a huge network. I'm sure you guys are getting one. Use all of your friends. I'm going to try to help if I can, and I'm sure that the Sailing Anarchy guys will help you, and they're huge. You might not think it, but they've got it going on over there, and they're capable of getting your name out there more than you could imagine. Just use every avenue at your disposal, and above all, just be professional.
All right.
Hey, Ryan,
always do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, huh?
We really appreciate your advice. That's and it'd be great to get you more involved, but obviously focus on the race you're doing right now, and thanks a lot for the time.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, help Boris move some stuff around.
No, yeah.
Hey, we're gonna take a little breather here, get everything set up properly, make sure we're all happy, eat some food, and see where we go from there. So anyway, it's good to talk to you guys, and good luck if I don't talk to you before the transatlantic. Perfect.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
Thank you guys. Bye. You too. Yep. Oh my fucking god, dude. They're like, what the hell is going on behind you? I'm like,
that's funny. That was great. This is huge. Yeah, this is epic, and we're gonna be clean.
Could be black. Your time has come, your second skin. The cost so high.